Hello everyone, my name is Monique and I will show you in this video how to create this amazing pixelated art. So stay until the end to see the whole process. These are the photos of my parents that I will turn into this beautiful fused beads art. Amazing. I was just saying, wow, incredible, beautiful. Exactly how I wanted them. Okay, so this is the photo of my mom, the pixelator art. This is the photo of my dad and the pixelator art. Okay, so these are the kind of beads that I'm gonna be using. With the brand is Perler, and this is variety of colors. Fused beads, these are what they're called. Okay, so I have different colors here, but I wanna make sure I'm gonna pick the right colors for the face, which I'm just creating a face with these beads. Okay, perfect. Okay, I have these pegboards that I'm gonna attach them to create a bigger frame. Very easy. Great. Okay, I have that big frame here. I'm gonna start with a photo of my dad. This is the pixelator art of him. Let's begin. So be prepared to spend a lot of hours on this because it took me many hours. Okay? Be prepared. I'm just letting you know. But it's worth it. Look how amazing it's turning right now. I'm making sure all the beads go to the right place by color, and I picked the right colors. Wow. Nice. Okay, so you can tell now the face is turning exactly as my dad's face, and this is what I wanted. I wanted to make sure the likeness is there. Okay, so I'm putting the last beads right now. And I love it. I love how it turned out. Okay, but here it comes the most difficult part of this project, which is the ironing part. Amazing, right? Wow, I'm very happy with the result of this picture. Okay, now I'm gonna use masking tape to put it on top of the beads. Okay, just making sure I covered everything. Gonna be covering everything. All the beads will be covered with this masking tape. If you see the logo in the middle, it's because I do have an Amazon store. I sell personalized gifts like bracelets, evil eye anklets, a lot of personalized gifts. So I'm gonna leave the link below in case if you want to take a look what I have available there. Okay, let's continue with this project. Okay, I'm cutting the sides of the paper of the masking tape because I don't want any extra there. Okay, so that way you have to make sure also all the beads are in place. Okay, if you see at the bottom also I missed, there are some beads that are sticking out. We don't want anything like that. So we need to put a little bit more of tape, another piece of tape. And you want to make sure that all the beads are stick, on the tape. Okay, so far so good. The way you flip it, you need to flip it. I found this kind of, like piece of cardboard. Now I'm gonna turn it this way, so just to make sure no beads are, falling apart. Great. Okay, now it's time to remove the pegboards or the trays. Okay, look how easy they can get removed. Okay, but I see one bead is sticking out. Okay, so it went out of place, but we need to fix it. We need to make sure all the beads are in place. Just like that, very easy. Not big issue. Okay, nice. Now all the beads are in place. Now we need to continue with this process. I have the iron there. This is the kind of iron I will use, and I will put it to medium temperature. Okay? And then I will go to high. Okay, so far so good. Now I need to put some parchment paper. You can use wax paper or any oven paper, as long as it's something similar, no problem. Okay, you just will put it on top of the beads, just like that, on top of the beads, and then making sure the iron is hot enough to start ironing on top. You go very slow, okay? Just make sure you go very slow so the beads will stay in place. Just like that. Keep checking, okay? Great. Okay, I'm gonna speed up this process because it took me a little while, but then I turned this temperature to high. Okay, so it went from medium to high, just to make sure you know that you see just the holes, just tiny holes. Some of them are covered. It's okay. Okay, now it's time to turn off the iron, and I think my project is done. Okay, so right away after that, you put a book, a very thick book. Sorry about the picture. You put up a very thick book that is a little heavy as well. Hardcover, if it's possible. And then you put those canned beans. Canned soup, any canned food that is large and heavy would work. You will leave it there for 1 hour approximately. Then you will touch it to see if it's still warm. I think it's still warm, but still a little bit warm, even though I left it for 1 hour, but it's okay. I will remove the tape. Okay. And look how easy the tape, the masking tape is getting removed. No beads are coming out. Wow. Great. I love it. But that's the most difficult part of this process. Wow, amazing. Okay, but it's still a little warm, so I'm gonna leave it a little longer there. Okay, doesn't matter what's on the back of it. Okay, you put again, the book and the can. So leave it there until it's cool or cold. Okay, I have the picture on my map now, the pixelator art. Instead of video recording for this, I took pictures of the process, which I think is amazing. Look how amazing it looks. Exactly how I wanted it. And voila, both pictures are completed. Look. Wow. To be the first timer for doing these kind of projects, I think I did pretty good. Amazing, right? Look at the back. Some of the beads are more melted than others, but no problem. Still, you know, everything is in place. Nothing is falling apart. And that's what I wanted. Okay, so the way that I will display them, I will tell you. Okay, so I created this folding board and I put some masking tape there so I can attach the pictures like this. So I can, this is just temporarily, right? Just in, you know, later I will find a better way to display them, but no problem. I think this is so far good enough because we want to show them. We want to show the pictures, and I think this way is a good way to do it. Okay, so both pictures are there. They're very good at touch, but this is just a temporarily, as I said. Okay, look how beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm very impressed of my work here. But it has a lot to do of that pixelated picture that you have also. So make sure you have a good one. Okay, so amazing. I'm very proud of myself, as I said, and I'm very happy with the result of these two pictures. They're my parents, they're in heaven, and I love making projects of them, using their pictures. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Until next time.